Hi, I'm Carly with Artbooking Made Easy from Close to My Heart. Today I'm going to show you how shapes, titles, and borders from all three of our Cricut collections combine well together to create cohesive works of art. Now over here on this Beach Baby page, you can see that I have used the Artbooking and Artiste cartridges. The title, Baby, as well as this honey frame actually came from our Artbooking cartridge. But all of the other shapes, like the yo-yos and the fun borders, they came from the Artiste cartridge. Let me show you one fun thing that I love about this page. You may be able to see right here inside the frame, there's a wood grain texture, and that I actually used one of our background stamps to create. So something fun that you can do, again as scrapbookers, we don't want to throw anything away. When I cut this frame out of the honey cardstock, this big border piece was left over. So I just took that honey border piece, laid it on top of my craft base, and used it as a mask, a ready-made mask, because it's the exact size that I need it to be. And then I stamped that background with the wood grain, and then I just tossed that honey piece and put my frame on top, and that helped keep the wood grain confined to that one area to draw your attention to my photo. Over on this page, I have actually used the Art Philosophy, Artiste, and the Artbooking cartridge. So for the title and the overlay, those came from Artbooking. And then for my cute tab up here where I have Luke's name and his birth date and my arrow right here, those actually came from the Art Philosophy cartridge. But my line of buttons down here, I've customized those in colors that I want to add a pop using the Artiste cartridge. So you can see, even though the cartridges are all different and they all may have different strategies behind them, you can combine the pieces, mix and match to make adorable pieces of art. Let's talk about this love card. The base actually came from the Artiste cartridge, but then I cut an overlay from Artbooking 3 different times and layered it on top of each other to give this fun honeycomb background that I've just put different background and texture papers behind and cardstocks to give it a little extra pop. And then I embellished it however I would like. On this card, the card base actually came from the Art Philosophy cartridge. And so it came with the little trees and the house already cut out, and then I put the different background and texture papers behind it where I wanted them to be. I then added the instant photo frame from the Artbooking cartridge and the hello sentiment from the Artiste cartridge. And that just made an adorable little card that I could give to a new neighbor, or if I'm moving, this would make a great We've Moved card. Another fun thing that you can create using the Cricut cartridges are 3D items. So don't forget that on a few of the cartridges, particularly the Artiste one, you can cut out boxes like this one. So I've just used Whisper cardstock. I cut this box out using the Artiste cartridge, and then I pulled the wish sentiment off of the Artbooking cartridge, and then this is my favorite part. I actually used the Art Philosophy cartridge to create this mini little tag that I can write my sentiment in. The best part about this tag though is that it's actually a card. Let me show you what it looks like when I cut it from the Art Philosophy cartridge. So this is what it cuts at for its suggested size, but don't let that stop you. Just because it's suggested, that's what it's suggested for as a card. You can upsize that, shrink it down, make it however you want to finish your project. So this card just cuts out with the butterfly, and then I backed it with cardstock to give it a little pop. But using real dial size, I was able to shrink it down to make this fun little tag that's tiny and cute that I can write a little sentiment on the inside for my gift. Now back to our wish sentiment that came from Artbooking cartridge. You can actually use that sentiment multiple ways, just as you can any of the other pieces. Here's another box that I've created using that wish sentiment, and it came from the Artbooking cartridge. But then I also used this overlay that I have shrunk down from the Artbooking cartridge to cover this fun box that came from the Artiste cartridge. And you'll see that I have some flowers and a fun little butterfly that came from the Art Philosophy cartridge. So again, all 3 cartridges combined together. Let's show you another fun way you can use this same Artiste box, just in a different color. So here I have it cut from topiary cardstock, and it just adds another little pop. You can choose however you want it. That's one of the great things about Cricut, is you can make it whatever color you want. But one of my favorite parts on this box is right here in the middle. To draw attention to my sentiment, I actually used one of the overlays from Artbooking, and I shrunk it way teeny down so that it's so cute and tiny on this box. Let me show you what it looks like when it's the real size. Now again, because the overlays are intended for mini books and layouts, They are sized or suggested to be sized to coordinate with that. But again, don't let that stop you. Using your real dial size, you can size them down, size them however you would like them to fit any project. As you create beautiful works of art, keep all 3 of our Cricut cartridges handy. Don't be afraid to mix and mingle the images. It's an easy way to craft truly unique layouts, cards, and 3D projects. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and keep checking Jeanette Linton's blog to learn more about the Artbooking cartridge. And if you would like to purchase the Artbooking cartridge for your own creative paper crafting, contact your Close to My Heart independent consultant or go to closetomyheart.com to find a consultant in your area.